Hi. So, I wanted to show you some of the things I've been working on this week or this past few days. So the first thing is I added like I don't know how to say with a shotgun, but clip size to the shotgun. So ammo capacity per shells. I don't know how to say it. Anyway, so 1, 2, and then after that it's gonna click. I'm thinking about putting a different animation in, like something, I don't know, where he's like lunging the gun forward, like trying to get it to shoot or something, but I'm not sure. And then you can reload, obviously, and then shoot again. And he also has a maximum ammo, which is like the ammo he's keeping in his pockets, which at the moment I think is 9. So this is going to be like the last one, I think. Oh no, maybe one more. Okay, and I should only just get one shot. Oh, can I not count or what? Jeez. Okay, one more. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I can't shoot anymore, and you have to trust me on this, but I can't reload anymore. So that's one thing I've done, but that's only kind of tiny. So I've also added this. So it's a first aid kit. You never know when it might come in handy. Yeah, so I want to show you how I planned the system to make this thing work and how easy it is to add new items now. It's a radio. I wonder if it works. See? Cool. Okay, so let me show you how I started planning this. Dun, dun, dun. Here we are. The other side of the potato. Wait, hang on. I didn't put that on. Let me just turn that off. Okay. So, I want to show you how I kind of planned this system. So, let's see this bit. So, I kind of first wrote this kind of, how would you call it? Like how things should happen from the player's perspective. And then I went on to how I was actually going to implement it in code. So, what I've written here is that the player approaches an item and presses the action button. The screen fades and the item appears on the screen. Control is taken away from the character. The character's description of the item is then printed line by line, each character at a time. The player can skip to each fully printed line with the action button. And wait, I can't read my handwriting here. We'll have to zoom in. Come on, get focus. Focus. And there will be an option displayed at this point if the thing can be picked up. I haven't actually implemented that last bit yet, but I'm going to get there. So this was my first idea, and this is what I've kind of hashed out at the moment. So I have the interactor. Now that's like basically attached to a hitbox on the character, and that will look for anything that's interactable, any of these interactable item objects, and they have the interface, god damn it, the blurriness, interactable. Okay, and then once that happens, I actually send some, well, actually, if I go into too much detail, then it's going to just be like not useful at all. But the plan with all of this was to try and keep everything kind of self-contained and separate and part of its own system. So what I've done is I've made this special item class, and wait, I'm going to go over to the big mode again for this. Okay, so this is the item class. It inherits from scriptable objects, and all we have in here is a reference to a prefab, an item name, description text, and the menu scale factor, and I'll get to that later. And then we have a bunch of getters just to return these things if we ask for it. Okay, so let me show you how easy it is to make one of these interactable items now. So first we drag on the prefab for interactable item, pop it down there, and then we go into it here, item model, and I wanna have it as this nice happy little head here. So let's find the stuff for him. There he is. I'm going to draw a fuzzy little head right over here. Yeah, beautiful. Okay. Look how dramatic he looks with that shadow. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so let's check the hitbox. That seems okay. Yeah. Now we need an item here. So what we can do is we can create a new item. I'm just going to do it here because I'm a horrible person who's not organized today. Let's see. So item, new item. I'm going to call this main head because that's the name of the prefab, and I don't know why it's called that because it's like not main anything. Okay, so main head. Yeah, let's call the item name main head. We need a description text, which is basically an array of strings, which splits everything out into sentences. So I'll create a new description text and we'll call this main head. Okay, and I'll call this main head item so we don't get confused. We'll call this main head text. Why not? Okay, so we'll have maybe 3 lines, 3 sentences. So it's some kind, I can't type today. It's some kind of badly modeled, wait, how do you spell modeled? Jesus. Head. I'm glad I don't look like that. Maybe I'll keep it for good luck. Okay, so that should all be in order now. So here we have main head text. We'll see how that looks. So let's try and pick him up now. Well, not actually picking up, but let's go examine that motherfucker. Okay. So. Wait, I know I've missed something. I always do. Yes, I didn't set the items here. So main head and subtitles. Okay. This is absolutely unbreakable now. I definitely won't get any errors. I'm sweating right now. Okay, so yeah, it's some kind of badly modeled head. I'm glad I don't look like that. Maybe I'll keep it for good luck. Okay, so as you could see, like he was kind of big, right? So we don't want him to be a big boy. We want him to be a bit smaller. So we can adjust this menu scale factor, which is stored in the item. And that way we can choose how big each item will appear when you interact with it. Okay, so that's a bit better. Some kind of badly modeled head. I'm glad I don't look like that. Maybe I'll keep it for good luck. I've just noticed the exclamation mark looks kind of funky. I'll have to play around with the font a bit. But yeah, I guess you get the idea of it, guys. So I hope you've had a nice day and I hope you enjoyed the video. So yeah, all right. Bye.